morning, Dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Thursday, April 15th, 2021, and it's a Friend of Flame Day. But before we get going on that flame, let's take a moment to pause, put our hand on our heart, and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now pause for the moment of silence. Thanks, Dragons. And Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 6:32 in the morning, and it's going to set at 7:46. And Flame, I see you left the globe out. Why did you want to leave the globe out today? Because you had such a fun time talking about Pakistan yesterday and all the great texts and books and different articles that she's written. And she visited our second graders yesterday. That was such a treat. So we want to thank Miss Faruqi and all that she did for our school. What a special honor that was for us. But we're going to stay in Pakistan. Flame wants to stay in Pakistan for one of his friends of Flame. And it's the golden jackal. Doesn't that sound cool? The golden jackal. And we did say, and I'm glad you remembered that, Flame, that we would have a friend of yours that looks like it's in a good mood, that it's smiling, right? And here's a picture. That's a nice picture of a golden jackal, but this picture looks fierce. Oh man, so it's not always in a good mood. So we have to make sure we, watch out for the golden jackal. But because it is a native to different parts of Africa and different parts of Asia, we might not know much about it here in North America. But we're going to test you nevertheless, Dragons. Let's see if you know anything about the golden jackal, one of the friends of Flame. So here we go. The golden jackal. Is it an herbivore, which means it eats only plants? Is it a carnivore, which means it eats only meat? Or is it an omnivore, which means it eats plants and meat? Ooh, I got you, Flame. I got you. It is an omnivore. And fun fact, golden jackals, 54 to 55% of their diet is animals, eating other animals. But a bunch of their diet, almost half, a little under half, is plants. And they can actually go a long time. If they don't catch anything, they can rely on eating grass. That was really neat. And sometimes they'll eat berries and different fruits. So very adaptable. All right, the golden jackal. Are they predators, which means they're on the hunt? Are they prey, which means they are being hunted? Or are they both predator and prey? There you go, Flame. They are both. And while they do hunt, they hunt things like gazelles and other small animals. They are hunted, and sometimes they're hunted by eagles, which we thought was really neat, and tigers. I mean, everything gets hunted by a tiger, but got to watch out if you're a golden jackal. Both. All right, so golden jackals. Are we least concerned about their population, which means their numbers are doing fine? Are they threatened, which means their numbers are going down? Or are they endangered, which means that if we're not careful, we might lose golden jackals on Earth? What do you think, Flame? No, try again. I know, isn't that great? We're least concerned. The number of golden jackals in the world is actually going up incrementally, so we're very excited about that. We just don't get to see them here in North America, but we are least concerned about their population. All right, here's some fun ones. Ready, Dragons? So, every 2 weeks, a golden jackal and the family will move the den, and they'll move their den for protection from predators, right? Who makes that decision? Who decides that they're going to move the den? Do the male jackals decide they're going to move the den? Do the female jackals decide they're going to move the den? Or do they make a decision together that the males and females decide they're going to move the den? Yeah, female golden jackals decide they're going to move the den. They make the decisions, right? So if they think that a predator might be near, they take the pups, they take the den, and they make a new one. We thought that was pretty interesting. And one more one. So what changes every season on a golden jackal? Does the size of their teeth change every season? Do their leg muscles change every season? Does the color of their fur change every season? Very good. Really neat, Dragons. The color of their fur changes every season. So it might be a lightish brown, it might get a little silvery, it might be a mix of the two, or even like a black if it gets too dark. That's pretty fun. And they change no matter where their territory is or how hot and cold it is, which is really neat. I thought that was really neat. But golden jackal is just a great species that are often nocturnal. Most of their life habits happen at night. They rest a lot during the day, or they hunt maybe just as the sun is coming up or going down, but they are active at night quite a bit. And golden jackals, as you know, Flame, they love their families. They stay close together with their families, and if they're ever hunting something, they might have like a loud yap, 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 so that all of the family members can get together to make sure they know what's going on, which I thought was pretty neat and very social. But a really nice friend of Flame, something that we learned a little bit more about, and a native of Pakistan and other parts of Southeast Asia. So if you're in that part of the world and you happen to run past a golden jackal, it's okay. It's probably not going to attack unless you do something that'll upset it. Then you might be in for some danger. But nevertheless, a friend of Flame, the golden jackal. Dun, 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 dun. It's time for the birthday box. I hope we have a birthday today, Flame. It would be so nice if we had a birthday. And we have a birthday for Daniel Diaz. Yes, Daniel Diaz, happy birthday to you. That is outstanding. Daniel Diaz in 4th grade. Happy birthday to you. That is wonderful. And the mail, Flame. Oh, this is fun. Okay, let's see what we got here. It says, Dear Flame, knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, knock. Knock, knock, who? Knock, 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 knock. Well, how about that? Lots of knocking from Abiel in 1st grade. And she drew a castle. So many places where they can knock over and over and over again. Very cool, Abiel. And let's see what else we have here. We've got a postcard. Another postcard. Ooh, in Bangkok. How fancy is that? Dear Flame, what's your favorite bird? Ooh, from Lily in 1st grade. Well, as you may know, Lily, and we don't even know if you know this, we love bird feeders. Northern Virginia birds are great, and then when they feed on the sunflower seeds, we love to look at them, the blue jays and the cardinals, and I love the sparrows, the nuthatches. Those are the best. But I also love penguins. I think Flame likes penguins too. Like when they go hunting for tasty fish, that's just such a great fun pastime for Flame and his penguin buddies. So here's another letter. It says, Dear Flame, in writing workshop, our kinders have been learning about adding details to their writing by using labels, word bubbles, and drawing characters in action. With the new gallery view update, it has been wonderful for all of our students to be able to see their friends' hard work during writing time. Attached is a picture of all the students who were proud to share their writing with you, Flame. Love, Miss Juan's kindergarten class. I'm so glad that Miss Juan wrote us. That's awesome. That's awesome, Miss Juan's class. Keep up the excellent work and the fantastic writing. And Flame, I'm glad you reminded me. Today, Dragons, is the last day that you can register for Art Night, for Paint Night, a starry night in DC that is given to us by our wonderful PTA. They've got to order their paint and their paintbrushes and their canvases, and Miss DeSoto is going to lead us next week on Thursday, April 22nd. But today's the last day to reserve, Dragons, so make sure you get that sign-up genius from your teachers, and we look forward to hopefully having you at that Art Night. So, on behalf of Flame, I'm Mr. Salerno. Have an awesome day today, Dragons, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.